up is a 1971 Denver minted Washington quarter that has a defective clad layer on the obverse. For all you guys not familiar with coin terminology, the obverse is the front of the coin. Now for this coin, it's not extremely valuable. That's why we're going to start off with this and then kind of move up throughout the video here. This one here only sold for $20. Now turning a quarter into $20, not too bad, but it's going to cost more to get it graded than it's actually worth. So I would just hold on to it, add it to your collection, or maybe sell it on eBay as is. Next up is another 1971 Denver minted Washington quarter. Now this coin has a broad strike and a straight clip. You can clearly see that error taking place, the broad strike and the clip there. That's going to give it value, and this coin here sold for a little over $45. Next up is a 1971 Denver minted Washington quarter that has a double die reverse. So there is doubling taking place on the back of the coin. Here's just an example of a 1971 double die reverse. So you want to look for doubling on the lettering of the back of the coin. This coin here sold for over $1,000. Next up is a 1971 quarter that was struck on a dime Planchet. Now this thing only weighs 2.26 grams. Obviously the whole quarter design cannot fit on it because it was made originally to be a dime. However, the quarter design was struck on it. Now this coin here sold for over $180. Just to show you guys a higher graded coin. Now these high graded coins really do go for big money. This is a 1971 Denver minted Washington quarter that has a very high grade, mint state 68. The grading scale only goes 1 to 70. So if you want to know more about coin grading, be sure to go check out my coin grading video on my channel. Go to my playlist. You should find it in the coin tips playlist. Now this coin here sold for over $4,000. Moving on to the next 1971 quarter. Now this coin here was similar to the one that was struck on the dime. However, this one was actually struck on a copper 1-cent Planchet, so struck on a penny. Therefore that is going to give it value, and that's why this coin sold for over $1,200. Just to give you another example of one that was struck on a penny. Now they don't even classify this as a 1971 all the way because it's very difficult to see that one there. Now this coin here sold for over $550. Moving on to a very interesting coin. This is a 1971 quarter that was struck on a Liberia 25-cent Planchet. So a Liberia, if I'm saying that correctly, quarter. Now this is what a Liberia quarter would actually look like. So when the US was producing those coins, somehow got mixed up and a quarter design got struck on it. And that's why this coin sold for over $180. Moving on to another double die reverse. However, this is a 1971 Philadelphia minted Washington quarter, and it doesn't have the highest grade, but it's still sold for over $1,300. Moving on to a 1971 Washington quarter that was struck 70% off center, and it's also struck on the wrong Planchet, and this coin here sold for over $560. Now we've done a couple double die reverses in this video. This one here sold for the most by far. This is a 1971 Philadelphia minted Washington quarter that sold for over $8,800. I will see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.